you interested in playing Pokémon Legends Z-A into your PC but don't know how? So this is the guide that you need to watch, and I'm going to teach you on how to play this game in 4K resolution in 60 FPS easily. So the files that you need are these files that I have highlighted here in my folder. So these are the dynamic 60 FPS mod for the Pokémon Legends Z-A, Nintendo Switch 1 version. Also, you will need to have an emulator called Eden Emulator, and this is for Windows. You will need the firmware and the keys from the Nintendo Switch, which is in version 20, in order for it to detect and play Pokémon Legends Z-A. So, before you follow this guide, I need you to agree that you have already purchased a legal copy of Pokémon Legends Z-A. So, please do buy it into your local store or via online. As long as you bought it and own the game, then you can proceed in this guide. And also, I need you to own a Nintendo Switch console itself. So once you own the game and the console, then proceed in this guide. So just open new Google search and just search for Eden Emulator. Hit search. Eden-emu.dev is their official website. Click on that, click on the download button, and then you can download the version that you want to install into your device. Eden can work in Android, in Linux, and in Mac, and also in Windows. But for this video tutorial, we're going for Windows. So just click on the download for Windows, scroll down below, and then look for the Eden Windows version 0.0.3 AMD64 zip file. So this is the installer for Windows. Click on it and download it now. So do that and open the folder where you have the zip file, and then double click on it. So to install this emulator is really simple. Just create a new folder, name it Eden Emulator, then just select all the files that's inside the zip file, drag and drop all of these files into the folder. So that's how you install Eden. Open the folder, locate the Eden application file, double click on it, and then you'll be able to run Eden Emulator now. So since I have already installed this into a different drive and have already optimized it, I'm just gonna delete this one because I have it running already, and I'm gonna open it. So if this is your first installation, your Eden Emulator will not look like mine because mine has already been properly set up, and I have already installed the Switch files in it so that it can play Switch games. And I'm just gonna show you that I have Legend Z-A into my Eden Emulator, and here it is. So before you can play this game, you will need to have these files here first. So these files are the Nintendo Switch keys and Nintendo Switch firmware. It should be in version 20 in order for it to detect and play Pokémon Legends Z-A in Eden Emulator, and it should be in NSP or XCI format. So if you're asking me on how to get all of these files, again, to get these files, you need to have a Nintendo Switch console itself, and then you have modded that Switch and have installed a custom firmware, because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can fully access your Nintendo Switch system files such as the keys and firmware. And once you found those files, just transfer them into your PC into a zip file, just like mine here. Now, in order for you to get the game, there is no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own it, and dump it into an NSP file format, just like mine. So for those who don't know how to mod or install a custom firmware into their Nintendo Switch console and don't know how to dump their physical copy of Pokémon Legends Z-A, so I will help you out on that. Just be sure that you own the game and you own the console. So open up your mobile phone and scan this QR code here into your QR code reader so that you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can get all of these files. So once you are in the site, be sure to follow all of the instructions in the site to get all of these free files. And I'm going to assume that you have downloaded this via your mobile phone. Then be sure to transfer them into your PC now. So I'm just going to assume that you have done that. So go ahead, open Eden Emulator again. Then we'll need to install the keys. So open the keys zip file, open the folder in it, and then go to Tools in Eden Emulator, install decryption keys, then create a new folder, name it keys, open that, and then just drag and drop the product keys and title keys in this folder here. Once done, close the zip file, select the product.keys, hit open, hit OK, then go back to Tools again, install decryption keys, and look for title.keys, hit open, hit OK. Then the next step is to install the firmware. So go back to Tools, install firmware, from zip file, and then locate on that firmware file version 20.5.0. Do that and hit open, and it will now install the firmware version of the Nintendo Switch. And you will know that it's successful because right down here below it says the firmware version is 20.5.0. And also, if you have Switch games already into your system, it will now detect them. As you can see, the game icons of the Switch games are here. And I'm going to go back to Legends Z-A now. Then we will need to install the mod in this. So to install the mod in this is really, really simple. And all you have to do is just to open mod data location. Then you drag and drop the files that I have given you through the QR code. Where is it? So here it is. Just do open the zip file for the dynamic 60 FPS mod, and all you have to do is drag and drop these files into this folder here to install the mod. So I'm gonna do that because I have already done that now. So do that here, and I'm just gonna close in this, and then you'll have this mod installed into your Pokémon Legends Z-A game, and it will now run in 60 FPS. Now, let's fix the issue with the game. So there's an issue when you load up Pokémon Legends Z-A into Lumia City. The first time you go into the city, the game will crash during the cinematic scene. So there is a setting that you need to change. So right click on the icon of the game here, and then just go to Configure Game. Click on that. Now here in the add-on section, as you can see, I have checked the dynamic 60 FPS mod system. So those are my settings here. So be sure to copy everything here, but you have to change this to 8 GB DRAM here because the default setting is 4 GB, and for this game you need 8. Now go to CPU, set to auto, now go to graphics. So again, you need to copy every setting here. At least if you have a GTX 1060, then you'll be able to play all Switch games easily. So be sure to copy everything that you see here. Resolution scale is subjective, but if you have a lower end of a CPU, be sure to change this back to 720p or 1080p, which is the base resolution of the Switch. Once you're done, go to Advanced Graphics. So these are my settings, and the most important setting that we need to change for this game is here is that a BC3 medium quality is to be set like this one, and then you have to check the use asynchronous shader building hack. Okay, once you are done, once you're done here, you have to go to GPU extensions. It is set to 0 because in default this is 3. Be sure to change this to 0. Now go to audio. Everything is set to auto. Okay. Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your Eden Emulator is now capable of playing all of the Nintendo Switch games from the previous games and the latest games, especially the latest Pokémon Legends Z-A. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is and they hate the Nintendo Switch scene, emulation scene for the PC. So if I showed you gameplay, then my channel might be taken down, my videos will be taken down because Nintendo hates this kind of content. And I hope you guys do understand on that part, but I am willing to compromise a little bit, and I will try to boot up into the title screen of Pokémon Legends Z-A, but I'm just gonna blur the screen from here on out because so that to prevent a copyright strike claim from Nintendo. So the game will be running here. So sometimes there's an issue with Pokémon Legends Z-A that it will not load because of the mods or the settings that we have recently changed. So all we have to do is just go to stop the emulation and then reopen it again. So do that, or sometimes you'll need to close Eden because there are settings that you need to change. You need to reload Eden Emulator. So now I am in the title screen of the game, and as you can see down here below, the game is running 60 FPS and that the mod is working. So as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, you'll be able to play this game easily into your PC right now. So If you have some questions regarding the installation process of Pokémon Legends Z-A into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. So if you like this video, please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because that will help me out. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.